and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I'm so glad you stopped in. Today, we're going to be making some no sugar added, except for the little candy we're going to use on it. St. Patrick's Day cupcakes. I thought this was a really cute idea, and I thought we could do it a little bit less points for if you're following the Weight Watcher plan. And so the way I've concocted this recipe, it is going to be 5 Weight Watcher points per. And if that changes because we make less or more, I'll let you know down in the comments. In the description. So with that being said, let's get started. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I really love starting out with these the Pillsbury zero sugar added cake mixes. I'm choosing to use the yellow one. You can use whatever kind you want. There's a yellow and there's a chocolate. And I always sift the cake mix when I'm doing my cupcakes. You can do it or you don't have to. It's not a big deal. I just prefer to do it. And it only takes a few seconds, it doesn't seconds, a few minutes to do it. So it's not tough. It's just a little bit. This is a new strainer, so it's not used to it. And my other one was a little bit different, but it was getting old. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's beautiful here today. It's a little windy, but it's just gorgeous. It's we're getting onto a warmer streak. It's going to be in the 70s here soon, which is nice. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow at my daughter's house, which will be fun. There's going to be a few things that I probably won't be able to always do my 2 videos a week for a little bit. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and my husband as well. He has breast cancer. So what are the odds, right? So we are going to be having surgery and recovering from that. In the meantime, I want to make as many videos as I can for you guys. Mine was caught super early, and my husband's by having my annual mammograms. I can't tell you at all. I've had cancer. This is my second bout of breast cancer, and they found it both times on my mammogram. So please, if you haven't gotten your mammograms yearly, please do so. It'll save your life. Mine is stage 1, invasive ductal cancer, carcinoma, same thing. I won't know until after the pathology report and my surgery if I need chemo, but I doubt it. I think it's just going to be radiation. And mine is HER2 negative and hormone receptor positive. So I am going to be on a hormone blocker for at least 5 years to help prevent any cancer from coming back. All right, we're almost ready to get this in here. Get to stirring up. I thought this would be fun, and if you have anybody coming over or something, you could still have something a little festive and sweet but stay within the plan. So I always like to do that. I like to offer those kinds of things. All right. So I got all that. So we are going to be adding 1 cup of water to our cake mix. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. This is no sugar added applesauce. I use it in lieu of the oil. And then I'm going to also be adding 3 eggs to our mixture. Now you can choose to mix this with your beater. I just do it with my spoon, old school. You can certainly omit the vanilla. It's not necessary. I just like it. I feel like it gives it a little bit more depth. You could add food coloring if you wanted to make these green for St. Patty's Day. You could do that. I'm going to choose to leave them yellow. And you'll see what we're going to be doing with them. Just mix this up real quick. I put the oven on at 325, and I believe they're going to take about 20 minutes. I'll let you know until the toothpick comes out clean. Okay, this is for my frosting. The frosting we're going to use is the zero frosting. I could have made my own, but then I decided, I'll just use that. Everybody has such little time, and I just thought I'd try to make it as easy as possible so people will make the recipes. All right, I'm just going to put this aside over here. Okay, so I have some green cupcake papers that I'm going to use. This will be about, I think 24, so we're going to try 24. See if I can make 24. I'm going to use my smaller ice cream scoop so I can get them all about the same amount in them. Okay, so we ended up with 23 for some. Okay, we're going to pop these in the oven. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes. All right, we're back. Our cupcakes are out of the oven and cooled. I'm not going to make them all for you, but I will show you what I'm going to be doing with them. I went ahead and did 2 tubs of frosting, but I'm sure I'm going to use half and half, but I thought I'll do it. I didn't want to run out in the middle. So what we're going to do is take some frosting, and I have some leaf green food coloring, and I'm going to just add a little bit to the mix. I can always add more if we need it. Get that all mixed in. I'm sure that one would have been plenty, and I'll make sure that I have one left, so when you guys make it, that you know that you can use a half. We're not going to put a ton of frosting on them. That's a good color. That's fine for what I want. All right. So I put white in a piping bag, and I just used a tip like this. You can use whatever tip you have on hand. And you don't have to use a piping bag either. I have many times used a baggie or something. So I'm just going to dump this in. I usually put this in a glass. It just kind of helps it stand up while you're putting your frosting in. So I'm just going to cut the tip off about there. It may or may not be enough. We'll see. That's to get some air in there so I can scoot this frosting down. Oh yeah, that's plenty. So I'm just going to get our frosting. This is just simply to put it on there. I'm not doing anything fancy with it. We're just going to put it on there, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So I have some parchment paper here. I'm going to back this up just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to put just a little bit of frosting on here. And then I'm just going to put it on this to squish it. I don't really want a lot of frosting. I just want a little bit so it looks like grass. So we're just going to make it like that. I'm going to not do that, what I said. So we're just going to use my knife and spread it around. I think it's going to be a little bit easier. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Spread it around. And we're just going to make a few. I didn't have to use the bag. I was going to try something else, but this works just fine. No, it doesn't work. Try something else. That's what I'd say. You can also make your own frosting. I feel like my own is a little easier to work with than the store-bought frosting personally. But I was trying to save a little time. And you can make it with the Swerve powdered sugar, which is the sugar-free, no-calorie sugar, sweetener, confectioner sugar. It's like this. If you want to choose to use that, you can. You'd have to count the points. I was trying something new. It didn't work for me. So I resorted to what I would have done normally. So just bear with me, guys. This will be cute. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to put a little dollop on either side of the, just like this, of each one. And then I got these airheads. These are not sugar-free. So if you're watching your sugar, don't eat these. Just put them on there for decoration and give them to your niece or nephew or child or however you would like to do it. So we're going to just stick this in either side of our cloud. And then I have these little toothpicks. You can use these or you don't have to. And I'm just going to put that in a little kitty corner. And then I have some cute little sprinkles. We're going to just put a few little sprinkles on each side. Maybe put some in the middle. How cute is that? And then look how cute that looks. We'll make a few together and then I'll finish them off and take some pictures. Look at how cute. Super easy. I just got these rainbow arrowhead candies and I cut them in half. So you're using a half of one candy. That's super cute. I thought it'd be something fun to do for the holiday. All right, so I am going to finish these and then I'll post some pictures along with the video so you can see what they look like. and I'll let you know about the frosting and how much and everything like that. All right. I think they turned out super cute. And until next time, make a fantastic day. Bye.